Hi everyone, welcome back to the 2024 Ocean State Grand National Karate Championships. I'm your host, Mike Petracca, and I am here with our guest of honor tonight. He is a 10-time WAKO world champion, and he was one of Paul Mitchell's first international competitors. He is from Hungary. He comes on you like a thunderbolt. When he strikes you, you'll feel a jolt. He is Zsolt Maradi.
Thank you very much for the nice introduction. Yeah, it's great to be here.
Thank you so much, Zsolt, and thank you so much for being our guest of honor this evening. And what are you most looking forward to tonight up there on stage?
Well, as a Team Paul Mitchell alumni, I look forward to seeing my teammates fighting. And, well, this is home turf. This is like my second home out of Hungary, out of Budapest. So I look forward to watching them winning the grands and the team fights.
And I see a lot of hashtag JPM Takeover. And I'm going to throw it to another Paul Mitchell guy that probably has some questions for you, my man Jackson Rudolph.
Thank you very much, Mike. And of course, Zsolt and I were teammates for pretty much the entire time that we were both on the team. I got on in July of 2012. By October, we had Zsolt and Laszlo coming on the team with us. Laszlo Gambos, of course, a long running mate of yours. And so the question I want to ask, at a tournament with this much history, where it means so much to Team Paul Mitchell members to compete here at the Ocean States, do you have a favorite memory as a competitor at the Ocean States?
Well, I have many. As I mentioned, this is home turf, but if I need to say only one, that I would say that this is the place where the very first time I had the privilege to meet Kevin Thompson, the legendary Team Paul Mitchell member, who is not with us anymore, unfortunately, but he's a great role model to all of us, and of course for the young generation as well.
Absolutely. Beautifully said. And the Kevin Thompson Award will be given to a school who supports the tournament most this evening, and his energy will be palpable in the room. A lot of things that we do on Team Paul Mitchell are in honor of him, and certainly many of the performances tonight will be as well. Stay tuned to see some of those very special performances coming up.
Accidents happen. When they do, you'll want to contact Ocean State Collision Center. With over 40 years of exceptional service backed by a team of mechanical experts that specialize in all areas of auto repairs. When repairs are complete, we personally inspect every vehicle to assure you that your car meets 100% of all factory specifications. From insurance claims, tows, to tune-ups, Ocean State Collision Center is New England's resource for all your auto needs. Visit us at Facebook or call 40130533811 for all your auto needs.
Spend your spring in Warwick. Explore the beautiful outdoors. Get up close and personal with nature. Take a hike. Go kayaking with the family. And try your shot at horseback riding. Visit the bay and our gorgeous beaches. Step back in time at Clouds Hill Museum and sink your teeth into delicious food at our local hotspots, all while soaking in our breathtaking views. Stay in Warwick, see Rhode Island.
Our next event is now the finals of that women's open weight super fights challenge. Katarina Herman versus Peyton Fender. Katarina Herman was in control of her semifinal match over Karina Balan. Peyton Fender, a little bit more of a thriller in that matchup.
Yes.
Getting the win late.
What's Peyton's coach telling you right now? What would you tell her going up against Katie Herman?
Judging by the posture of the conversation, I think that Peyton Fender is being told right now that she's got to be aggressive. Kind of like we saw in the Enrique Latona match where Tyreek Saint was trying to get to Enrique Latona before the leg ever came up. Similar with Katie Herman as a kicker. I think that part of the strategy here might be to try to attack before the leg can even become a factor.
Yes.
But as soon as the center referee says go, there's Katie Herman's leg.
I was just going to say, is Peyton Fender going to blitz? But then the leg went up from Katie Herman.
And there, of course, there was no clash, but Peyton Fender stepped out of bounds. So a penalty point goes to Herman.
Beautiful block by Fender.
Another exit called on Peyton Fender. The argument there for Coach Kyle Reed of Peyton Fender is that maybe the kick pushed her out, which means that you do not get an out-of-bounds penalty, but the judges ruled otherwise. Hook kick for Herman scores, and we have a very quick 4-0 lead for Herman. A 10-point spread would end the match. We're not close to that yet.
Not yet.
Just throwing it out there.
They're going to give yes, they did give Peyton Fender one.
See, I jinxed it.
Well, she's still got some work to do, that's for sure. Nice lateral movement. Oh, but
beautiful hook kick from Herman. 6-1 Herman.
The length is so hard.
And a nice blitz there from Peyton Fender, taking off, scoring to the body.
You're right, Jackson. When that leg is down, Fender's got to go in. Oh.
One judge thought that kick slid in. The others did not confirm.
Oh.
That time, Herman's able to score with the hands.
Fender's coach not happy about that one.
– 7-2 advantage for Herman.
And this is what Herman does, right? She builds a lead with those kicks, and then she just waits.
And we have Kyle Reed coaching Peyton Fender is adamant right now. He claims that someone in the audience was providing coaching to Katie Herman, which is a little bit of a bold claim. It was probably just a fan yelling out in support of Katie. But trying to get a penalty point for an extra coach.
Beautiful kick by
Katie Herman says, you take all the penalty points you want. I want those 2 points. Oh, and she doesn't get the call.
Wow.
She doesn't get the call on the body kick. Again,
wow.
If judges are at the wrong angle, they can't see it.
Yeah,
but either way, that's a score of 7-3. And despite some interesting developments as things were transpiring there, at the end of the day, Katie Herman takes home the win. She wins the Openweight Super Fights Challenge, gets the big payout, as well as the overall Grand Championship, and a truly dominant weekend for Katie Herman. Even though we've got somebody that is as great as Katie Herman winning here tonight, there are certainly others that could step up and take wins in the future this season. And now,
I love the belt. Don't you love the belt?
Yes, the
Championship
belt's a
belt.
nice touch. It's a good combat sports icon there. So this is all 8 of the finalists. Of course, there's not enough time in one show to do the entire Elite 8 in the nighttime finals, but all of the top 8 receive a paycheck. And so this is recognizing them and giving them their prize money right here in front of everybody.
I think that's great. And as you mentioned, for these competitors, it can go to prolonging their career here on tour, getting the coaching that they need and everything like that. So I think it's great that we do payouts.
Accidents happen. When they do, you'll want to contact Ocean State Collision Center. With over 40 years of exceptional service backed by a team of mechanical experts that specialize in all areas of auto repairs. When repairs are complete, we personally inspect every vehicle to assure you that your car meets 100% of all factory specifications. From insurance claims, tows, to tune-ups, Ocean State Collision Center is New England's resource for all your auto needs. Visit us at Facebook or call 40130533811 for all your auto needs.
would be, or where she'd go, what she'd do. I know she'd make an incredible impact. And it hurts to think of all the world is missing out on.
Spend your spring in Warwick. Explore the beautiful outdoors. Go hiking, kayaking, and horseback riding. Step back in time at Clouds Hill Museum and sink your teeth into delicious food at our local hotspots. Stay in Warwick. See Rhode Island.
Here we go.
So now we have the men's open weight super fight challenge final. The largest payout of the event, the largest sport karate payout for a single division ever in the history of the sport. Kevin Walker on the right. He's holding the chair right now, getting it off stage. No coaching chairs needed because nobody's going to be coaching these fighters. But again, Kevin Walker in the pink gloves, Bailey Murphy in the purple gloves. Two teammates to duke it out for some big prize money.
This is going to be a good one, I think. Very good.
Kevin Walker, one of the hottest fighters in the sport right now. Bailey Murphy, always hot, one of the best fighters in the world.
And here we go.
Bailey Murphy recently won his first full contact fight via TKO.
Of course, in the Budo Combat League.
And there is that patented lightning fast back fist from Bailey Murphy. Oh, Kevin Walker looked like he wanted to go for a spin back kick, but aborts and scores with the left hand to the body.
Oh,
and there's the jump spinning kick, a little far away, but that's what he wanted to go for.
Oh,
back fist from Kevin Walker.
Beautiful top of the head back fist from Walker. And
another back fist from Walker.
There you
Walker's
go.
starting to build some momentum.
Right to the face.
This is one round, 1 2-minute round. Scores 3-1 Walker. Walker stops time for an equipment malfunction. We've got 1:17 left, and Walker with a 3-1 advantage. Murphy takes off.
Ooh.
A little far away, but he gets it. 3-2. Murphy's on the comeback trail.
You'll notice both these guys are so quick.
The speed is incredible. That's what this game is all about. And just like that, Murphy ties it up 3-3. Will Kevin Walker respond and reclaim the lead?
Beautiful shot to the
Clash.
body.
Good call from the judges.
But
Both
nothing
punches
there.
landing at the same time.
This would be a simultaneously shot. Oh,
Fadeaway jab from Walker. Scores. Well executed. Walker goes for kind of a fadeaway cross that time, but Murphy's able to connect first. 4-4. Murphy blitz scores. 5-4.
beautiful left hook blitz. 5-4 Murphy.
Walker tries to get a skip up side kick in there. One judge saw it, not enough confirmation. Walker steps in, but there's no score.
A lot of simultaneous contact here.
Walker follows with his hands and scores.
5-5.
5-5. We've got a tied match. Clash with the
Clash.
body punches. Final seconds. 3, 2.
A
2 points for Murphy at the buzzer. The defensive sidekick as time expires does it.
Holy cow.
Walker visibly upset. Obviously, against a teammate is one thing, but for such a prestigious title and for such a big payout, that's got to be frustrating and painful to lose it
look
at
at
the
that,
final
though.
second.
Look at
And there,
that. Beautiful.
you see the great sportsmanship.
Yep. Beautiful
He holds
sportsmanship.
Bailey's hand in the air. And that is part of being a martial artist.
Right.
It's okay to be frustrated when
Right.
you lose.
Absolutely.
As long as you still show that respect to your fellow opponent, especially when it's a teammate. So that was really well done by Kevin there to kind of lift Bailey's hand up. But obviously, you just lost out on a major payday at
course.
one of the biggest sport karate events in the country. It hurts.
It's understandable. It's understandable to be upset with that. Now we have the award, the cash prize. Amazing. Amazing.
We're going to have all 8 fighters coming up to the stage, or as many of them as are present here this evening from the Elite 8. All of them receiving a payout.
Tragedy knows no gender, it knows no socioeconomic status, it knows no space, no time. People have free will, and they can use that will, and that will can catch any of us in the trajectory. And that's why we all need to take responsibility for our actions.
Accidents happen. When they do, you'll want to contact Ocean State Collision Center. With over 40 years of exceptional service backed by a team of mechanical experts that specialize in all areas of auto repairs. When repairs are complete, we personally inspect every vehicle to assure you that your car meets 100% of all factory specifications. From insurance claims, tows, to tune-ups, Ocean State Collision Center is New England's resource for all your auto needs. Visit us at Facebook or call 40130533811 for all your auto needs.
And now you've got Cam staying stage side to cheer on Devin Hopper. This is amazing. So Devin Hopper in the red gloves, Enrique Latona in the white gloves. You got the virtual Fight Tour specific referees on stage. Kicks to the body are now only 1 point. All night long, kicks to the body have been 2 points. For this special event, kicks to the body are worth 1. If you want 2 points, you got to go to the head.
Does that neutralize Enrique a little bit, even though he scored a lot tonight with the fists?
Enrique has scored a lot tonight going with the side kick to the body as well. So this is something that he may need to adjust his strategy. If he wants to try to play a 2-point game, he's going to have to go up top.
A lot of feeling each other out.
Both fighters are going to pace themselves because we now have a 3-round match on our hands for this big title. Beautiful blitz from Devin Hopper. He draws first blood.
Yes, he does. Not literally, of course.
Enrique starting to warm the leg up.
Beautiful block by Hopper. Enrique tried to go to the head.
The pace is so important. Taking their time, feeling each other out a little bit, not letting the fight get away from them in the first round.
Yes.
Making sure they've got enough cardio to get through rounds 2 and 3.
Do you worry about cardio with these guys, or could they go more if they needed to?
Well, since they've already fought multiple rounds tonight and they fought all throughout the day, and now they have a 3-round fight in a very high-speed sport, typically you don't see these guys gas out, but in this specific set of circumstances, competing this late into the evening, it's a possibility. It's something you have to account for.
They're both bouncing. They're both waiting. Sign of respect for each other, I would imagine.
Approaching 10 seconds left remaining in the round. And Enrique tries to slide a kick into the body, but Hopper blocked with his guard.
Beautiful blocks by Hopper.
And we end the first round with a mundane 1-0. But again, that's probably what both of these fighters wanted. Hopper's probably like, hey, I got a point. I'm happy. Let's move on to the second round.
Yeah.
And Enrique's like, okay, I gave up a point. I got 2 more rounds to fight.
No problem.
I like scoring 2 at a time anyway. So both of these fighters should be feeling pretty comfortable right now. And another important thing is understanding the distance. So
Yes.
every time that Enrique was picking that leg up in that opening round, Hopper was collecting data. And he was just bouncing and he was just moving for the most of it, but he's understanding how far away do I have to be to where I can still blitz, but he can't quite land his leg.
Right.
That's what Hopper's trying to calculate. On the other hand, every time Enrique's picking up his leg, he's calculating how much closer do I need to be if I want to land this to the head, right? And so even though it didn't look like a lot of action, their brains were going 100 miles an hour through that round, thinking, okay, keep it calm. Don't use my cardio right now, and let's collect as much data as we can. Expect to see a little tempo increase in round 2, and then round 3, depending on how close it is, that's where we really see the tempo rev up.
And good fighters always do what you're just saying.
And already more action here in the opening moments of round 2. And we see Enrique now starting with a side to the body and then trying to go up top with a hook kick.
Harper with the
Hopper,
spinning kick.
Yeah, tries the spinning kick and then stumbles out of it a little bit, just landed a bit funny.
Beautiful
Enrique.
blocks. That's scored by Enrique.
Yep. Enrique scores to the body on the follow-up after the kick attempt, 2-1 Hopper.
Both look like they want to score with their kicks. There's been a lot of simultaneous contact.
Good blitz by Hopper. Now 2-1 Hopper. I misspoke earlier. Hopper on another blitz, 3-1.
Blitz is finding a home. Very effective so far.
And it's really hard to kick if you're on your heels. That might be part of Hopper's strategy right now, is get a little bit of momentum going and then get Enrique on his heels. But now that he's got a 2-point cushion, he doesn't have to push.
Enrique's still so calm, you know. He's been here before.
And important to recognize, normally a three-point cushion is where fighters get comfortable, but that's when a kick to the body is worth 2. Now that a kick to the body is worth 1, a 2-point cushion feels pretty comfortable for Hopper.
No point on that one.
Yet another Diamond G3 and Paul Mitchell matchup.
Yes. Diamond D3, well represented tonight. Paul Mitchell, always well represented.
No call on that exchange. Both fighters throwing punches.
That
Hopper
blitz did score.
Another
by
blitz.
Hopper.
10 seconds remaining. Hopper leads 4-1.
Good defense from Hopper. He wanted to attack there. Noticed that Enrique was going to defend it well with a side kick and immediately got his guard up.
Oh, that did score by Enrique, though. Beautiful back fist there.
Enrique chases down a point at the buzzer for round 2, and we will go to the third and final round with a score of 4-2. And this is exactly where Hopper wanted this match to be. You can tell by the pace of the fight. You can tell by the way that he's moving. If you told Devin Hopper, hey, we're going to send you to the third round with a 2-point lead and your cardio still intact, he would be thrilled.
Right.
And Enrique Latona, even though this isn't where he wanted the fight to be, he has no reason to panic.
No.
He's a head kick away from a tied score, right? And so Enrique Latona knows that he's probably going to have to be a little bit more aggressive in this round. Instead of trying to wait on opportunities for a defensive kick, he's going to have to push the issue.
Right.
However, he does not have to panic.
Yeah. I think one of the things that really is impressing me about Hopper is he's got that defense there. He's ready. Enrique can't get that kick in, and he's also got it up high too. He's blocked up the high kick several times.
And that's really what it is. This has been a very, very good defensive showcase from Devin Hopper thus far. 4-2 Hopper, one final round, last event of the evening. We see Enrique on offense, but not pressing.
There.
Enrique goes up top with the head kick, and now
go.
it's back to 0-0. Tie game at 4-4. Defensive side kick, Latona scores. He's up 1, 5-4.
Hopper pressing a little bit on that second one.
Wanted to try to get his lead back quick. Jump spinning hook kick for Hopper, but the punch by Latona scores.
Latona on a roll now.
Momentum building for Latona as he's up 2. Hopper's got to stop the bleeding.
Oh, he's looking for that high kick again, Latona.
Good takeoff from Hopper. Punch lands before the kick does.
Oh.
Hopper scoops the leg and punches Latona in the head before he went down.
You don't see that very often. Coaches are fired up. Very fired
I'm
up.
not sure exactly what that debate was about. The punch landed before Latona actually went to the ground. Latona pushes Hopper away, kicking the guard.
Good defense by Hopper.
Now, to be clear to the audience, you cannot score on a fighter who's on the ground. This is only standing striking. Reverse round kick for Hopper. He landed it.
Beautiful roundhouse.
The kick that landed low on Cameron Ali earlier, it lands flush on Latona.
Gorgeous.
7-6 Hopper. Hopper trying to defend against that leg. He takes off. Latona falling to the ground. Damon Gilbert says it's to avoid contact. Hopper scores on the blitz. 8-6. Hopper scooping the leg beautifully. Latona trying to get one of these kicks to land.
Hopper's defense is impenetrable right now.
Hopper using those little kicks to keep Latona back. Latona blitz scores.
He did get in.
8-7.
Here we go, folks. Oh,
Blitz.
that got into
Hopper
by Hopper.
scores again. Latona blitz scores again.
Wow,
3
folks,
seconds.
here we go.
Punch. Hopper not called. Blitz. Hopper scores. That's a 2-point lead at the buzzer.
Oh my
Devin
God.
Hopper gets the 2-point lead that he needs as time expires. And 10-8. Devin Hopper is your virtual fight tour last man standing. The last man standing is the Hitman.
I love it. Wow. Well, you don't need your voice anymore, buddy. Unbelievable. What an end to the night. That was phenomenal.
And the story of the sparring this evening, Diamond G3 versus Paul Mitchell. Diamond G3 pulls off the win in team fights.
Yes.
Energy is high. Cameron Ali makes the comeback effort, and Diamond G3 shuts the door. Then in the individual fights, we see Devin Hopper get this win over Enrique Latona. We see Katarina Herman able to get wins over Diamond G3.
Is this a new rivalry?
We might have the beginning of a rivalry.
What a thrilling rivalry between Team Paul Mitchell and Team Diamond 3G. The Ocean State Karate Grand Championships is where the best sport karate competition shines. With over $35,000 awarded this year, it's truly impressive. Congrats to Don and Christine Rodriguez for their incredible work, and to all our competitors, keep kicking and see you soon.